A warm welcome to all of you who chose to be with us today. It is a privilege to host His Excellency Gao Wenqi, the newly appointed ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Rwanda. Ambassador Gao has only recently begun his mission here at a time where relations between Rwanda and China continue to deepen and expand. Your Excellency, we are delighted to welcome you to Rwanda and to our viewers as well.
Thank you, my friend.
So thank you for joining us for this special conversation, which will touch on different aspects of diplomacy, cooperation, and the future partnership of the two nations. Yeah, so I remember I met you almost 2 months ago in China. You were yet to be appointed the new ambassador. You had some idea about Rwanda, some knowledge about the country. So first and foremost, how has your experience since your arrival aligned with those expectations, the feelings and the prior knowledge you had about Rwanda?
Thank you. It's really a great honor to be appointed ambassador to the Republic of Rwanda. So my prior knowledge about the country was very limited, I think. So I learned about the history, the tragic history about the country from part of that movie, the famous movie, which I have never watched.
Oh.
So there are so many video clips on China's social media platforms. I've seen, lots of news about Rwanda, about the country, and I think most of them are very positive. So I think this is a reflect of the friendly sentiments of Chinese people to Rwandan people. I have been here for almost 7 weeks. So the country brings me surprise almost every day. The landscape is stunning. The weather is so pleasant. The city is clean and safe. And culture is very unique. I enjoy the Ndoli dance very much. And I joined that car-free day weekend activity.
Oh, you already joined it?
Yeah, I joined it.
How was it?
I'm looking very much forward to joining that Umuganda. So one day I will make a plan.
The last Saturday of the month.
Okay.
So are there any similarities to Rwanda and China? Did you see any some common
Yes. We our two peoples, we are so close.
I see.
We both of us, we cherish tradition, family value, and cultural heritage and history, and we cherish the unique national identities.
Exactly.
So I would like to express my appreciation for Rwandan brothers and sisters in helping me to settle down. So over the past weeks,
Sure.
So I see the country, lots of boundless dynamics. Vitalities and possibilities of the whole country.
Thank you very much. So you recently presented your credentials to President Kagame. Was it your first time meeting him?
Yes, that's my very first time.
What was your impression of him?
He says that China is a reliable, good friend of China, and assured me Rwanda is committed to strengthening bilateral relationship and cooperation. I did convey the best wishes and warm greetings from His Excellency President Xi Jinping.
Yes.
And the President asked me to convey his best regards to our President.
Yeah.
And I said to the President, under the strong leadership of His Excellency, the Rwandan people have been exploring a unique development path with distinctive features, succeeded in maintaining national unity and social harmony, and achieved a very strong economic growth rate. So I told him I have made some field trips to those remote villages far in the north and in the south. And I had lots of interactions with local people. So I got a strong feeling people love and support their leader, and they're very proud of the achievements for the country's restoring dignity and prosperity for the entire nation.
Exactly.
And finally, the president assures me, and he and his government will provided with strong support and warm assistance for me to carry out my duties, which I appreciate very much.
So the day you presented your credentials, or you, of course, had a meeting, what are some of the things you discussed about?
Yes, those blueprints, and that blueprints that were, the guidance, strategic guidance provided by the two heads of state. So my priority, I told him my priority is to carry on those consensus reached between the two heads of state, and to deepen our mutual political trust and economic cooperation, and to bring more benefits to our two peoples. Yeah. So we were talking about a lot about our bilateral relations.
I understand. So one of your previous roles was deputy mayor of Changsha.
Yeah, I'm privileged.
I think you met a lot of Rwandans there. So now that you're based here in Kigali, what are the opportunities that your experience present for China-Rwanda cooperation?
Changsha is the capital of Hunan province, and it's the gateway for cooperation with Africa, Rwanda. Rwanda also benefits from this partnership. For example, Rwanda's first dried chili export to China began in Changsha. Hundreds of bags of Rwandan coffee beans sold out within seconds in Changsha's online shopping festival. Last June, during the 4th China-Africa Economic Trade Expo, which the Foreign Minister Ndu Hondurai also attended. Yeah. So Rwanda products attracted dozens of visitors. Rwanda was under the spotlight thanks to your perfect, wonderful exhibition and roadshows. So our two countries have entered into the best period. The bilateral relations of our two countries have entered into the best period. So China becomes the Rwanda's top trading partner and the investment partner.
I see.
So as I just mentioned, we have established upgraded our relations to comprehensive strategic partnership. So during the Beijing summit of FOCAC last September, the two heads of state, they have had a very fruitful and friendly discussion on bilateral relations. So they have provided with strategic guidance for cooperation between the two countries. So we stand ready to work with Rwanda to implement those important consensus and the summit outcomes to enhance our exchange and cooperation at all levels.
All right. Thank you. So Chinese brands, most recently, particularly in the electric vehicle sector, they have shown increasing interest in Rwandan market. How do you intend to enhance and expand these collaborations even beyond electric vehicles? Which sectors show particular promising potentials for China-Rwanda cooperation?
China's EV brands like BYD and Chang'an, Dongfeng entering Rwanda mark a promising start. I expect more brands to follow, along with their maintenance services, and will maintain open communication to deepen this collaboration. Beyond EV, China is also strengthening AI and ICT cooperation with Rwanda. In view of Rwanda's leading role in African AI development, for instance, Huawei, their smart education project connected about 1,500 Rwandan schools to educational networks. And they launched a digital truck initiative to train local ICT professionals. Many Chinese universities and our embassy are also contributing to AI capacity building by AI workshops for Rwandan students both in Rwanda and in China. So AI shouldn't be exclusive to the wealthy. All countries, especially developing countries, have an equal right. Last month, China announced the initiative, our Prime Minister announced this initiative, to establish the World AI Cooperation Organization during the 2025 World AI Conference in Shanghai, with the aim to narrow the digital divide. So we are willing to strengthen cooperation with Rwanda via this platform promoting AI for good and all.
Yeah, exactly. So China's relationship with Africa is often criticized by Western media with terms such as debt trap diplomacy. It is mostly used. How do you think about this narrative? Why do you think Western media often portray China in a hostile and critical manner?
Yeah, the so-called China's debt trap is indeed a narrative trap. China attaches no political conditions to its financing, never forces loans on African nations. No country faces debt stress due to Chinese cooperation. In fact, China has built many railways and ports across Africa, creating jobs and growth. Our support strengthens debt servicing capacity, not debt burdens. So His Excellency President Kagame has publicly debunked the debt trap narrative. In the Doha Forum last year, he stressed that Chinese investments benefit Rwanda tangibly. Debt risks arise from governance, not the loans. And Namibian former President Gengob also said, don't underestimate China's intelligence. They know how to deal with their own affairs. So facts speak louder than words. Whether China financing is good or not, our African brothers and sisters are the ultimate judges. Some of the media's hostile portrayal of China stems from ideological biases, undermining China-Africa cooperation. So I believe Rwanda is also a victim of those hostile institutions and media's narrative straps.
Indeed, Africans should only be the judges of of whatever they say. So in light of current global tensions, particularly US tariffs, do you believe global trade can withstand and adapt to these challenges?
Actually, I'm not an economist, but it's obvious. United States tariffs abuse and aid suspension indeed brought challenges to the world. Africa and global South suffers most, yet global trade will endure. Trade wars have no winners. Openness is the main trend. Despite the 2018 US-China trade war, China's foreign trade rose from 30 to 43 trillion US dollars, affirming cooperation's value. So the United States doesn't dominate global trade. Global South does. As the world's second largest economy and consumer market, largest manufacturer, China stands together with the most majority to safeguard multilateralism, offering 100% zero-tariff access to 53 African countries, rolling out more market access measures for the least developed African countries. So China and Rwanda are comprehensive strategic partners. In face of challenge, we stand ready to join hands with Rwanda to implement the 10 partnership actions of the Beijing Summit FOCAC, bringing more benefits to our two peoples.
Good. So Taiwanese officials, coming back to China, they have recently claimed that China is preparing for war. How do you respond to such statements, and what is the China's position on Taiwan case or Taiwan issue?
Taiwan has been Chinese territory since ancient times. In the 19th century, Japan forcefully seized Taiwan, but Taiwanese people never stopped resisting Japanese occupation. The Cairo Declaration, Potsdam Proclamation, and the United Nations General Assembly Resolution 2758 all mandate Taiwan's return to China, affirming China's sovereignty over Taiwan. We uphold one China principle, namely, there is one China in the world. Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory, and the government of the People's Republic of China is the sole legal government representing the whole of China. Today, 183 countries have established diplomatic relations with China based on the one China principle. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese people's war of resistance against the Japanese aggression, as well as the 80th anniversary of Taiwan's return to motherland. At the 2024 FOCAC Summit, China and Rwanda's joint statement on implementing 3 global initiatives reaffirmed Rwanda's firm adherence to One China principle. We deeply appreciate Rwanda's consistent stance on the Taiwan question.
I see. You highlighted about FOCAC. Last year, China and Rwanda relations were elevated to a comprehensive strategic partnership during this particular summit, FOCAC. It was last September. How would you assess the current state of our bilateral ties?
Over the past 54 years, China-Rwanda relations have thrived on mutual respect, equality, and support. Especially, I would describe our current ties using the 3 COs. The first is comprehensive. Our relations are broad and deep. High-level exchanges are frequent between our heads of state and senior officials across the ruling party, government, military, and business sectors. In education, China has been providing scholarships to Rwandan students for over 40 years. We also set up Confucius Institute at the University of Rwanda, Leuven Workshop in IPRC Musanze. In healthcare, the Chinese medical team in Rwanda has been serving for over 40 years. Masaka Hospital will become one of the largest hospitals in Rwanda. In addition, China and Rwanda support each other's major concerns in bilateral and multilateral occasions. And the second is constructive. Our cooperation benefits both nations. Chinese support is visible in transformative infrastructure like roads, buildings, schools, and facilities. We are Rwanda's largest source of foreign direct investor. In turn, Rwanda's high-quality exports like coffee, tea, and dried chili provide Chinese consumers with more choices, hitting a record high of $160 million. The third is congenial. The third is congenial. A deep foundation underpins our relations. Both nations, having endured colonial aggression and the civil war, profoundly value peace and independence. Both adhered to the people-centered development concept. China has 5-year plans. Rwanda has 7-year-long NSTS.
Yes.
China has centenary goals, and Rwanda has 2050 vision. This profound commonality lays a solid foundation for our partnership.
Yeah, this marks the end of our interview. We thank you so very much for giving us this opportunity to discuss about different topics in regard of our 2 nations. I hope this is the first time, but I hope it's not the last. I hope next time we can also meet and discuss about other topics.
Thank you very
regarding
much.
The 2 nations.
I just would like to say a few more words.
Sure.
So I'd like to say that I'm not a visitor to this country, and I'm not just a passing through. So my mission is to observe and to learn, to love, and most importantly, to share.
Exactly.
So congratulations on the country's achievements, and I wish your country greater success on the path of peace and development.
I see.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, that was the newly appointed ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Rwanda, Wenqi. We discussed about different aspects of diplomacy, cooperation, and the future of the partnership between our 2 nations. This marks the end of our interview. Thank you also for staying. We hope you enjoyed. See you next time.